we're standing not exactly between two ferns. Well, kind of if you count the ones back there.
Yes.
You and I are, Kath. A little greenery can go a long way. Kath Smyth is here from the Calgary Horticultural Society to show some houseplants that will actually freshen up the air in your home and work miracles, basically.
Well, you know, this dates back from a study that has been around since 1989. It's tried and true. NASA did the original research, of course. They were going to send humans into space, and they needed ways to get the air a little cleaner, keep it a little bit more moving. But what they've discovered is that these plants take care of everything from formaldehyde to carbon monoxide.
Wow.
And they are really good for that sort of pollution type level in your home, and you wouldn't believe what formaldehyde is in. So, you know, well, paper products, your paper towels.
Is that right?
Yeah, they do have a little bit of off-gassing, although they've cleaned them up substantially.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I really like and I always look for, I put spider plants around.
Yes, so spider plants have a buzz lately.
Yes,
and
tell me
what they do exactly.
Well, they filter out the pollutants in the air, but particularly they are great for areas where you are putting on your makeup, and for where you've got in the kitchen, for instance, some of your household cleaning agents, and some of them off gas, so you're looking for that sort of thing. But the spider plant is great, and when there's pollutants present in the air, they turn brown on the tips.
Is that right?
Yes.
So what do you do when that happens?
Well, then you start looking at what your cleaning products are, and you clean them up a little bit, and you keep an eye on them, and you'll start to see it. I, for instance, had my house painted, completely repainted, and I've had the new floorboards and some skirting put in, and I brought home a Dracaena just to see, to make sure, and this is a dragon plant, Dracaena marginata, and it is picking out all the pollutants out of the air, and you'll see how the tips are going brown.
Right.
So what it's doing is cleaning the pollution out of the area. But you know, it's going to look a little shabby for a bit, and then the new growth will come up, and if it's nice and clean and green, I know it's done its job.
Do you trim those? Or?
I will.
Yeah.
I don't really need to. I have a new puppy right now, so she's eating them for me. But I have also the Dracaena warnicki, which is another one of my favorites for this, and it cleans the air. But it's one of those, these are easy plants. They don't like to be overwatered.
Okay.
So you're not dealing with a lot of maintenance for them.
Like once a week type of thing?
Once a week, even every 10 days in the winter time. You got to remember, our sun has gone south, just like we want to. And it's been very cloudy, so they don't want a lot of water. Then there's the fern. Now the fern is another excellent air cleaner. Now the trick with them is that the center of them stays alive the longest because it's the newest growth. The outer edges start to fall apart. If they start to fall apart really quickly, look at what's happening around it. Sometimes it's because you're spraying furniture polish. And that'll indicate quite strongly what's going on. The peace lily, another one of my personal favorites, just because it doesn't like a lot of sun, and it's another one that will indicate if your air is somewhat polluted.
Okay, so where do we put the fern and the peace lily?
They both like to be in the shade. Right. They don't want to be in the hot, direct sun, even in the winter time. So put them near a cool window. That was what the peace lily is for. Also, it'll tell you if you got a draft.
Is that right?
Yeah, it'll literally go spotted in the middle of the leaves, and it'll say, this is a little chilly over here. You've got some kind of draft going on.
Wow, these plants are smart.
Oh, they are. I mean, really and truly, if you look at carbon monoxide poisoning, some of the carbon monoxide detectors actually use a little bit of chlorophyll.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So which one of these plants detects carbon monoxide?
They actually, the fern, the spider plant, and honestly, so does the devil's ivy, this pothos over here. And it's another one. It likes to be in a dark spot in the house.